Welcome everybody. Anthony here with the Bulbaritos, bringing you a brand new video. And today, Burrito Gang, we're going to be giving y'all the most requested video that we've had thus far. And man, oh man, are y'all going to be surprised by some of these graphics. Make sure, if you haven't already, smash that like button. If we hit 500 likes on this video, I'll do a return video at the end of this KVK so y'all can see a breakdown of exactly what happened in this KVK, and y'all are gonna be really surprised by some of the results we pulled. So make sure you stay to the end, and I hope y'all enjoy. Alrighty, Burrito Gang, probably the most requested video that we've had over the past couple of weeks once they found out which kingdoms are going to be in this free-for-all KVK. And just so y'all know, we are going to be going into the nitty-gritty of this KVK. Anything that you could possibly think of, we're going to be covering this, all-inclusive. Don't forget, if we hit 500 likes on this video, I will do a recap and compare these numbers with the final ending numbers. We'll build all these graphics out for 500 likes. The first one that we did comparison video between 846 and 254 got 330 likes on it. So us hitting 500, I know we can do it. So make sure, if you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe to the video, and let's get into it. So we're gonna start off with the Fire Kingdom. The Fire Realm, everything what you want to call it, and that is Kingdom 1254. You can already see the breakdown. They're one of the very few kingdoms that we've previously done a video on, so you will see the percentages going up and down right next to the main numbers. That is in comparison to our previous video where we compared them against 846, so that will let you know how their power was, their kills, all that kind of stuff. People migrating out, in, so on and so forth. So already off the rip, you already see TR, Smash Squad, LIV, SX54, Pub, BPR, PB01, and Wet coming in with a combined power of 81.5 billion. And just so y'all know how we did this, and it's probably the most accurate way that I can do it, is I set certain criteria for all of these. The criteria for this one was I calculated based on all alliances that had at least 3 billion power, okay? That's not to say that it's everybody. I just have to set a certain standard because I can't keep track of every single alliance that's in a kingdom. So yeah, it's every alliance that's above 3 billion power. It has been tallied for all 4 of these kingdoms, okay? They are down 2.85% from our previous calculation in the 846 video. So that is something interesting to note as well. Next, we're going to be moving in to the alliance kills. The criteria for this one was I only tabulated alliances that had over 100 billion kills. Okay, we have TR, Smash Squad, LIV, SX54, and Pub coming in for a whopping 1.3 trillion kills.
I will send you to Jesus.
But I do note it, and this is kind of important because we will kind of vary and judge, and when they have migrations and after KVK, and that's why it's important you smash that like button, because then we are going to tabulate what it comes out after KVK and compare it to this, so on and so forth. But they are down 6.18% from our previous calculations from the previous video. Okay, then we're going to be moving in to the Kingdom Breakdown, ladies and gents, and that's coming down. Y'all know how we do it. This is how we look for the amount of bodies. I know a lot of people like to compare top 300, and to me that doesn't give an accurate picture of what a kingdom really entails. So this kind of gives it kind of a rough overview of what I feel like a top kingdom should look like, and it's more than the 300. It's the bodies that you can throw in a flag, the amount of activity that you could potentially look forward to seeing, and this really breaks it down into the nitty gritty, and the amount of T5s, all that kind of stuff. So we got our 100 mil players. We got 94 right now. That is up 41 from our previous calculations. So they're increasing it, right? Between 99 and 70 million, they have 675 players. They are up 101 from the last time. And it's super important. Y'all stay to the very end. We are going to do direct comparisons. That was probably one of the, I heard y'all's feedback from the first one where y'all wanted to see side-by-side comparisons. So stay tuned to the end. We are going to have that for y'all this time, okay? 69, between 69 mil and 60 mil, 207. They are down 150 of those. And I suspect that kind of has a play between the two. The amount that went up to 99 to 70 and the amount that might have migrated out, or, you know, there's a couple of scenarios where that could intel. Okay, then we get into the kill points. 4 billion plus. How many players have? 76 players have over 4 billion KP. That is down 4 from the last one. And then over 1 billion kill points, 420 players, down 98. All right, so let's get in. The next one we're going to be doing is 1556. Okay, so coming in from Kingdom 1556, y'all already know what it is. 3 billion power plus. We got V56, Go 56, FC 56, DW 56, WP 56 to give you a whopping 57.4 billion power. The NA, you will see that throughout. That just means we haven't done calculations prior to this. But moving forward, when and if we do it again, then we'll be able to tabulate, and I'll give y'all percentages similar to how we did it with the Kingdom 1254. Okay. Moving into alliance kills for 1556. Over 100 billion kills. V56, Go 56, and FC 56. Giving us a whopping 692 billion kills. All right, coming in for the Kingdom breakdown for 1556. We're starting off with the 100+ million club where they have 92 members. And then between 99 and 70 million, they got 381. And then between 69 and 60 million, they got 131 players. Moving on to the kill points. In the 4+ billion kill points, we got 31 players. And in the 1+ billion kill points, they got 213 players. All right, coming up next, we're moving on to Kingdom 1875. All right, coming in with Kingdom 1875, we got W75, ML75, B75, L75, and I75 to give us a whopping 54.9 billion power. Oh, man, these kingdoms are super stacked. For the alliance kills, we got W75, ML75, and B75, all adding up to give us 471 billion kills. All right, in the breakdown for Kingdom 1875, in the 100 mil club, we got 69 players. Between 99 and 70 mil, we got 341. And between 69 and 60 mil, we have 184 players. This is very impressive considering the age of the kingdom in respective to the opponents are going to be going up against. So I am very excited to see how they do in this KVK. And then coming down to the kill points, in the 4+ billion kill point, they got 11 players. And then the 1+ billion kill point realm, they have 158 players. Now moving on to the last but not least, Kingdom 1365. All right, last but not least, Kingdom 1365 coming in with JST, BLN, OG, JG, DF, SH1, and BLN2 to give us a combined power of 73.3 billion. Oh my goodness. And then for the alliance kills, we got JST, BLN, and OG giving us a combination of 845 billion kills. Last but not least, the breakdown for the individuals in Kingdom 1365. In the 100+ mil club, we got 130 players. Between 99 and 70 million, we have 510 players. Oh my God. Between 69 and 60 mil, we got 125. In the 4+ billion KP club, we got 38 players. And in the 1+ billion KP, we got 316 people. Now let's get into to what everybody wants to see, and that is the direct comparison between all 4 of these kingdoms. And now we're going to show y'all all these figures in consolidated graphics. That way you can kind of see where everyone stacks up. So here we go. All right, so coming in first with the alliance kill comparison, we separated with different colors. That way y'all could kind of see the facts that we just gave for all the kingdoms, all 4 of the kingdoms, but now they're all on one graph, directly comparing each stat between each kingdom. If y'all want these graphics, all that kind of stuff, they are going to be on our Discord. The link is down below. It's also on the graphics on the screen. Definitely come, feel free, join us as we have an epic time watching and casting over this KVK. First pass is going to be opening, I believe, either this Wednesday or this Thursday. So stay tuned. We'll be letting y'all know on the Discord. But you start to see right now with the different colors. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Emotional damage.
It's pretty insane the amount of kills that 1254 has. Next closest runner-up is 1365. Then we go to 1556 and then 1875. Now, what's very interesting about these guys is you got to remember the reason I did it in that order is because that's the position that they are on the map. Okay, 1254 in the top left. In the top right, you got 1556. Then in the bottom left is 1875. And then 1365 is in the bottom right. Now, usually that's based on positioning and how your registration and power, and there's like a bunch of facets that control that. But it is very interesting when you look at all these numbers in combination, and it kind of makes you question why 1365 kind of is in the bottom right corner, because it looks like they should be in the top right corner based on a lot of these calculations that I'm pulling up. Now, I'm not a wizard or anything, but just based on these numbers that I'm pulling, it's a brain scratcher. All right. So yeah, there's this one coming in next. The alliance powers, we showed you all these. Look at this. And this is what I mean by that as well. Like, why is 1365 in the bottom right corner? 81.5 for 1254. We already knew they were huge, right? But I did not know 1365 were this big. 1556 I did know were big. That's around where I thought they were. And then 1875 were surprising. They surprised me. I did not see them going at 54 billion. So they are a pleasant surprise, but man, these two, the blue and green out here looking real nice, right? Then we come into the Kingdom player breakdown where we went over the 100+ mil club, all those kinds of things. You can see each color has its own description. So the blue will be the 100+ mil club. The purple are your 99 to 70 mil. And then your green is 69 to 60. And I really do feel like this gives a breakdown when people ask me what makes up a super kingdom, right? A lot of the times people are saying, oh, it's the 300. This tells a different story, you know what I mean? And this is the reason why, for me, when it comes down to activity, I always back it up. I try to back it up with facts, because when you start looking at graphs like this, if we put 846 in here, it starts looking, you start to see a trend. You start to see a trend where, yes, you might be top 5 Imperium, but it doesn't mean you're a top 5 kingdom, if that's what, you know. And that's usually what I use as a justification, because activity is huge. And I have a feeling that if I did this direct comparison back again with 846 and 254 and a couple of others, you're going to start to see a trend with the amount of bodies that some of these kingdoms have. And this just shows that. This illustrates that in a graph. So I hope y'all enjoy this. But as you can see, 1254 super stacked. They're really thick in the mid game, which is very impressive. And then it's also interesting to see 1365 have more what they call Kragans. Have more Kragans, 100 plus mil club by almost 40 players. And that was because Smash Squad came in, and you know what I mean? And that's a big deal. And no, nothing to shun at, but 510 between 99 and 70. And then you start to see the drop off between the other two. So you're starting to see the confusion here for me. Starting to see it. Why 1365 is in the bottom right corner. It just doesn't, it baffles me. And then player KP. This is another one, right? We always talk about kill points. I think kill points don't necessarily always tell the tale, but they definitely tell the tale of people who do that, you know, who are out open field fighting or doing stuff like that. I haven't pulled dead stats and all that kind of stuff, but I'm sure that would tell the tale as well. But this is very interesting to watch as well. Blue being the 4+ kill point club, and then the 1+ is the purple. So you're already starting to see a trend. You're already starting to see a trend. And guys, and you know, that's kind of the breakdown that we wanted to show y'all for the KVK. Last but not least, it is a free-for-all, or so they say. Passes are going to be opening mid-time this week. So I hope y'all come and hang out with us. We're going to try to cast as much as we humanly possibly can. Don't forget, smash that like button. If we get 500 likes, I will re-up this comparison so that we can see. This was before KVK. At the end of KVK, we're going to see the kill point changes. We're going to see the amount of bodies that switched from 100 mil to 99. Y'all get what I'm saying. We're going to do direct comparisons if we hit that 500 likes. So make sure you share it with your friends, share it with your alliance. And I truly do appreciate all the love. We just surpassed 3,200 subs. So thank you again, Burrito Gang, for all the love and support. Keep your eyes out. We got some awesome content coming out for y'all soon. So till the next time, Burrito Gang, I am Anthony with the Bulbaritos, and I will see you all on the next video. Bulba out. Bye.
No sé qué tú ves en mí, mi amor. Ya no dejes de mirarme, que ya me gusta quién soy. Contigo me siento en control. Eres el balance.